This is one of my favorite brownie recipes. They are easy to make and taste like rich, dark chocolate. They're fudgy in the middle and so good. You've got to make them.
The great thing about this brownies recipe is that everything happens in one saucepan. Add 10 tablespoons of butter to a medium saucepan over medium-low heat and cook until the butter is hot and melted. Take the pan off of the heat and immediately add 1 1/4 cups of sugar and 3/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. The cocoa powder you use in this recipe is up to you. Check the recipe on Inspired Taste for our suggestions and explanation of how different types of cocoa will affect the flavor of your brownies. Now add 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Stir everything together until well blended. It will look gritty, but don't worry. This is exactly what we're looking for. Now set the pan aside to cool so it's no longer hot. We're adding our eggs next, so touch the batter and check the temperature. If you can hold your finger there without it feeling too hot, you can move on. I've got 2 cold eggs and I'm adding them one at a time, stirring really well after each one. As we beat in the eggs, you'll notice that the brownie batter turns from that gritty mixture to smooth and shiny. I'm using all-purpose flour and like to weigh it or use the spoon and level method to fill my measuring cup. We need 1/2 cup. Stir the flour, spoon it into your measuring cup, and then level it off. Measuring this way guarantees we don't add too much flour to the batter. Beat the flour into the batter. It's going to be thick. I use a wooden spoon and beat really well until I see the batter thicken and pull away from the sides like this. We'll bake our brownies in an 8-inch square pan lined with either foil or parchment paper. Spread the batter evenly in the pan. It's thick, so you might struggle a little, but use a gentle touch and do your best to get the batter into the corners and smooth it out on top. It's this thick batter that makes these brownies so fudgy. Bake the brownies in a 325 degrees Fahrenheit preheated oven until the edges look dry and the middle is slightly underbaked, 20 to 30 minutes. A toothpick or the end of an internal thermometer like this plunged into the center should emerge somewhat moist with batter. Cool completely before cutting. These brownies will set up as they cool, but remember, the middles will always be a bit softer and extra fudgy. And that's it. The most delicious fudgy brownies from scratch. The detailed recipe with lots of tips is on Inspired Taste, and while you're there, check the comment section. So many of our readers have made and loved these brownies. See you next time.